next thing, we're probably going to be talking for a while on this, but reviews. We watched WandaVision episode 1 and 2 on Disney Plus.
Yeah. So let's just talk about that.
So I hope that you guys have watched it. If you haven't watched it yet, pause this and come back to it later. We're going to review it a little bit. So, Ben?
I am so excited. I didn't count down to it. Jack was like, hey, let's watch this. And I was like, yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
It is a good show.
It's really weird, but weird in a good way.
As everyone would know, it's that... that satire making fun of what the old sitcoms, black and white, very Bewitched.
Yeah, very Bewitched, Dick Van Dyke, Friends, Big Bang humour. I guess not Big Bang Friends.
I don't think they were really going for that one.
but I think when they get to the 90s, they'll do that type of thing. Because they're doing a lot of like 50s, 60s, 70s. No. 70s, 80s, 90s, and present. And I think 60s as well. I think. I could be wrong, but I think those are the satires that they're doing.
Right now, it's very, very, very early.
Yeah. It's very black and white.
Yes. But it's also, it's that comedy sort of, what are you doing?
Yeah, it even has the laugh track.
Turn your face back.
Yeah.
But then it's suddenly a horror. It's
not
really horror.
God, that scene.
Thriller, sorry. It's
that like scene was kind of scary.
In the first episode, where it's
having dinner, right?
They're having dinner.
Yeah.
And the guy starts choking. Just the close-up shots on their face.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Like it's weird. Everyone just sits there, and the wife of the man choking to death is just like, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Yeah,
and it's creepy.
And Elizabeth Olsen actually lost her accent when she was like, Vision, help him.
Yeah.
She lost her like very sitcom accent.
Yeah.
Because she's losing, because she throughout the whole series has this very.
It's thick American.
Yeah, thick American, 50s I guess you can call it 50s accent, but yeah. So then, that happens, and when I saw and I think the second episode, it didn't really pick up with me then, but when I saw the reviews yesterday for it, there's a bit in, I think it's the second episode, I think, and they look, or maybe the first, and they look down at the stereo, or Wanda does, and it's just like, Wanda, what's happening? Wanda.
Yeah. That was during the pool scene after she'd cleaned up, and she'd cut, I forget her name.
Dolly? Was it Dolly?
No. I don't know.
Something like that.
And they just... It's like... It feels like the show's breathing.
Yeah.
And in those moments, it chokes up. It starts holding its breath. It builds tension so well.
Yeah.
The awkward camera angles and the close-ups and the sudden bursts of colour in the blood dripping out of her hand, and the fact that everyone is ignoring everything, but they're clearly so scared.
Yeah.
It's very, very weird, and I like it.
But I think that proves to your point, though, about, like, I think Wanda is controlling this whole thing. Because there's even a scene in the trailer, if you haven't seen the trailer, there's a bit where she kind of does this with her hands, and it's like she's either controlling what's happening in the show, or she's just making everything bigger. But there's a bit where she's like does this where the hands and it makes the TV grow and.
I
all
haven't
this
seen
stuff.
any of the trailers, and I don't actually plan on doing that.
Yeah, you probably should because I think a lot of those scenes will pull you more into like Wanda's controlling the whole thing.
I want to just watch the show.
Yeah.
I try to avoid that stuff.
Yeah. Some of the trailers
okay,
can't
so
spoil
there's
too
lots
much.
there is so many references to the world around. Like there's the bee suit, right?
Yeah.
That's quite obviously
AIM. That's gotta be AIM.
I wasn't thinking AIM. I was thinking what's it called? It's like I've forgotten the name. It's like spin-off Shield.
Oh, Hydra.
No. What's the other one? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up because this is actually important. But it's an agent and it's clearly a hazmat suit. And
Yeah, it is.
I think that she, in her not wanting to,
Yeah.
that Wanda is trying to put away whatever's happening.
For some reason, I would have thought that was AIM because I know in the Lego Marvel Superheroes game, the AIM people wear those yellow suits, and it actually looks like what was in the show.
Yeah, it's Sword. That's who
Sword?
it is. It's definitely Sword.
Okay. Never heard that before.
I don't. So, potentially, before the events of this, I would think that Wanda has been hunted down by Sword. And
Yeah, right.
in a final act of panic, she's recreated this world.
Yeah, okay.
It's a very similar plot to House of M.
Hmm.
But I don't believe that it would be the heroes this time. In House of M, the hero, I think it's Iron Man, Reed, Richards, who else? Black Panther, a bunch of them, think that Wanda is too dangerous to the universe and try to kill her, and she creates a new perfect world because kids had died. What were their names? It was like, I think it was a Billy. I think
Billy.
there was another kid. But and at the end of episode 2, she's pregnant. So they're definitely leaning into that.
Yes.
But
and that's when it changes the colour.
yes, I like the fact that it's
That effect is awesome.
yeah, it's well done.
Sorry about that, dogs.
I don't. That's kind of all I have. I don't know. I try not to look at the world's opinions that much.
You see, I look at a lot of reviews and I look at a lot of videos about theories, and apparently WandaVision is setting up 3 villains.
Who are we thinking?
Well, I think I can't remember the other 2, but I know one. If you guys have watched the first 2 episodes, there is a character that
Is
Wanda
that the friend
is
of
friends of,
Yeah, she.
and
I recognize her from something. I cannot think of it. Like, what's her name? It's like, it starts with A, and I know character who.
Sorry, I need to do this.
I know a character who looks just like her. And I cannot for the life of me think of it. Yeah.
That's Nosy.
No, they.
Nosy? Catherine Hahn is the actual
Catherine Hahn.
actress.
Is it? And
Yeah, it says it's there. Nosy.
yeah, but I just her name in the show is Agnes. That's it.
Oh, Agnes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And-
why is Nosy there then?
I'll just ignore it.
Weird. Anyway.
Agnes. I don't.
Apparently she's going to be a villain, which I don't know how they're going to make her a villain.
That's it. Okay, I know I just said I wasn't looking at theories and stuff, but this is who I was thinking of. Agatha Harkness. She's, she had something to do with, the death of Wanda's kids in the comics.
Okay.
I don't think she killed them.
Oh. That
But-
would be an interesting road to go down.
I read it so long ago, and I barely remember it.
I need to catch up
Yeah.
with Marvel Comics. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it would be cool if that's where they went, but at the same time, it is just. It could just be Agnes.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's so much. It's such a weird show. I hope it lasts a long time because I think there's so
They
much.
probably will do a second season, but the first season will leave into Spider-Man. Because that's kind of what I call, I guess, the multiverse trilogy is, well, at least the Marvel ones anyway. It's WandaVision, Spider-Man 3, and then Doctor Strange, and then you have like these Sony ones like Morbius and Venom that will kind of fill in the gaps between Spider-Man and WandaVision. So, I'm kind of curious if Quicksilver from the Fox films comes into it. So, because apparently that's going to happen, and a lot of...
You did tell me that rumor.
Yeah, and apparently, Randall Park, which is, he played the officer in Ant-Man the Wasp, he's going to be in the show.
I don't even slightly remember him.
Oh boy. What was it? I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose it. Kat Dennings. She was in the first two Thor films.
Is that the character name or the actress?
Darcy Lewis
Yeah.
was from Thor. She's going to be in this season as well.
Oh, nice. I love her character. She's
So-
very funny.
She is going to be in this season. But yeah, Evan Pease, which is Quicksilver, he's doing something as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love that Quicksilver. I genuinely prefer him.
You see, I prefer the Marvel one. The Marvel one looks more comic accurate as opposed to
Oh, yeah, but...
wear a vest and goggles and
Like,
crazy hair.
he's the... Yeah, but at the same time, I don't care if it's comic accurate. I just want it to be good. And
Yeah.
I just... Wanda was always the more interesting out of the twins in the MCU.
Yeah.
I think Quicksilver as a character is far more engaging in the Fox universe.
Yeah, they never explained that if he had a sister named Wanda Maximoff or... They just kind of rubbed that character out of existence.
They did say that Magneto's his dad.
Yeah, but they didn't mention anything about Wanda.
Mm.
So if
I think something's happened to her.
So she got stolen by this other Quicksilver that's from the MCU realm and...
I don't think that's gonna quite be it, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool if I think it'd be cool if that Quicksilver recognizes, so the Evan Peters Quicksilver recognizes Elizabeth Olsen as his sister, but she doesn't recognize him as her brother.
Yeah.
Think of how what they're gonna do with Star-Lord and what's her name?
Oh, Nebula.
No,
Gamora.
Gamora. How
Shoot, I'm starting to lose it.
he recognizes her, she doesn't recognize him, and they have to rebuild a relationship. Except this time, it's kind of from the other side because we don't know what happened in the past. So it's kind of like
imagine this is before Quill gets the stone in the first Guardians. That's when that happens.
Yeah, but imagine you're in Gamora's position.
Yeah.
That's what it will be like if that's the direction they took in this.
Sorry about that, we're back.
Dodgy camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but Tiona Paris playing... What's the actual name?
It's Monica...
It's definitely Monica, but I don't know. I have to do this. God.
Yeah, WandaVision, there we go.
I don't... Who's the character that you're saying she is?
She was meant to be the grown-up version of the character of the little girl in Captain Marvel. That's what I heard.
Right. Who's the little girl in Captain Marvel?
I'm just trying to think.
Oh wait, let me just read the name.
Oh, you alright? Okay.
Monica Rambeau.
Rambo both. I just want to see if that's
probably pronouncing
right.
that wrong.
I could be
probably
wrong.
Pronouncing all of it wrong.
Sorry guys, we should have researched this before we got on the live mic and did this, but but it's starting to bug us. Where is it? I'm trying to find
that one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the grown-up version of her.
What does she do in Captain Marvel?
She was the one who where Brie Larson basically just pulled out her hand. She was like doing the suit colours. Going like, no.
That is such a forgettable film for me.
I didn't mind Captain Marvel, but it's definitely a weak Marvel film.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like the fact that they're
bringing back the characters and tying them all together. It's
adds to the weirdness of this. Like, what? Why is there that person there and here and?
Yeah, right.
It's very mystic. It's a mystery show.
Yeah.
It really is. It's
very strange.
I am very excited for the third episode.
Yeah. You never know, we might watch it together, we might watch it through group watchings on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely, because I'll be interested. I don't know if we should get more of the guys to watch it, or should just be me and you. It'll be interesting if it would just be me and you, but if because definitely I have more episodes I want to film to have in the can, and I want to have more people, and I want to get more of the boys on here again, and also try and have more of other friends as well from school that haven't been on here yet, or even if they've been on there but haven't really talked, it'll be interesting to get their opinion.
I don't actually recognize Monica as a character, but apparently she
As in the comics.
is a comic book character and has powers and is a super
Hero. Yeah, see, that's a side-by-side comparison with her and the young version. Yeah, it's interesting how they're pulling different characters from the MCU timeline and stringing them all together.
Yeah. It adds to the idea that this is that everything that we're looking at is not real.
Yeah.
And it just makes it a bit... it's clearly a fabrication of someone's doing. Whether it even is Wanda or not, because that's not... that might not even be the story that they're basing this off. It could be someone else's... Like, there are a lot of mind-related... people with mind-related abilities. Like, this could be some sort of weird dreamscape that someone's crafted, like who do we know that can do that? It's, I think Simon, his name is. He's a Marvel character. There's who else can... I'm sure that Professor X can do that. But I don't remember seeing him do it. But
actually, speaking of...
it could be something weird like that.
Yeah. Speaking of different theories and stuff, I think we should discuss our theories of how Vision is back. Because I think this is after Endgame.
In House of M, the reason that she creates it is because she loses all her family. And she just wants to bring them back to life.
Yeah.
So, because she has reality-altering powers that are so incredible, she can just create a universe where he is alive. Yeah. That's why I tend to think it's her, because he is there. But if it's also her mind creating it in some sort of fantasy world.
Yeah.
Dream. That would work too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like, I would have thought that, the girl that we were just talking about, that she was going to bring Vision back to life, I heard, but apparently not, because, Vision's already back.
Agatha.
Yeah. So, but Vision's already back, and they don't really give us an explanation if he's back, or it's just... I presume it's just Wanda's mind.
Well, here's the thing.
Playing, like, almost tricks on us, like...
Here's the thing. It may be real in the sense that reality has been altered.
Yeah.
That he could genuinely come back. But it's such a weird situation because it's just such a weird story.
Yeah.
That any possibilities could happen.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see where they go with the series. And I presume that they would have to, like, tease Spider-Man 3 at the end, or Homeworlds, whatever this new title is, at the end of the last episode, I presume. Or they just leave us a present until Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. It could be anything from a direct court, like, let's say, think of how the Avengers led into Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
That the actual cleanup crew for that battle was directly what caused Spider-Man Homecoming's events.
Yes.
It could be something like that. Say,
Oh yeah,
Sword.
WandaVision has caused something in Spider-Man 3. So like
Yeah.
open up with WandaVision or
yeah,
something.
say Sword
Something.
gets involved, and they suddenly
Rip a dimensional portal or something.
yeah,
Or even a Doctor Strange portal thing.
it could be anything like that. I feel like Sword are the people who would do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what they do leading up until Spider-Man 3, because we're getting all this stuff in cinemas before they do that, because I think they're doing the Sinister Six in Spider-Man 3. Because, I don't know if I told you, but apparently they're bringing back Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus, Sandman, Rhino, Electro, Vulture and Mysterio as well. So, yeah, so...
See, we have both Shocker and Scorpion from the Sinister Six already seen. Do we have anyone else? I can't think of anyone.
Wait, so Shocker, Scorpion...
I'm talking about people that we've already seen in
technically
in the movies.
Well, in the movies, so we had Green Goblin for Raimi.
No, in the
Homecoming.
in Homecoming, like in the MCU.
Oh,
Directly.
okay. So, Vulture, Mysterio, Scorpion, 2 Shockers, the Tinkerer.
No, I'm more thinking Sinister Six.
Well, Vulture and Mysterio, that's all.
And Scorpion.
Oh, Scorpion, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be easy if you
Oh,
did,
and Shocker. Shocker's in them?
Oh, Shocker.
But Shocker's a bunch of people, so...
Yeah, I think that'll be easy if you did like the whole multiverse of madness thing with the Sinister Six, as opposed to setting up different villains and joining them together.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people want to see the Raimi villains with the MCU villains and the amazing villains with the MCU villains.
I like the idea of Raimi, Doc Ock, and like the Vulture having a conversation.
Yeah.
Because
Alfred Molina action. Alfred Molina, he's the guy who played Dr. Octopus.
That'd be cool, because they're both very smart, but in different ways. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think so as well. It'll be very interesting to see where this show goes.
Where all of it goes, really.
Yeah.
But only the future tells.
Yes. And we'll be here to talk about. That's what we do for you guys. So I don't know what I know the stuff that I want to talk about for the next episode, but we haven't thought about too far of next episode. We don't know that we're gonna have Ben back on, and other people, or just Ben, or a few other people without Ben. So I know we might need to figure our way before we all go back to school. Because actually, before we do that, should we mention Bat Fella and what our plans are for that? Because school is...
No, I reckon Lou would surprise. Lou would surprise.
Okay.
They'll figure it out.
But I'll just say this, we are working on Bat Fella very, very, I guess, slowly. And we're trying to work quickly on before these guys go back to school. So... Hey?
We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be absolutely fine. We're there for like next week-ish, and I don't think you guys will get much schoolwork the first week. I presume.
We will. We have an
Will.
assessment due. Start of week 2.
Start week 2. Well, okay. So then the second week and that you're back at school. I'm just starting to figure out nights because I need to do night shoots, not day shoots.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Me and Dan are trying to hammer everyone else down. Go like, guys, we need to do this. We need to finish it, and then I can edit it and do all that stuff, and hopefully get that ready to go to show these guys. Because we need to do the filming. Ben needs to do the music. I think you're doing marketing as well, aren't you? Yeah, so we need to figure out marketing. I need to give you the Badfella Instagram account actually, a password for that. So you can put up the posters and stuff on there. So, yeah, so we need to do that. We need to figure out all this stuff. I'm thinking that we're going to get different people doing different things. I'll do the filming, Ben doing the music and marketing, and I think our friend Felix might do the photography aspect of it. Obviously doing the behind the scenes stuff, and also the I guess the photos of people in costume, so then Ben can make those into a poster. So so yeah, we're very excited to see what comes out of with Batfella. We're very interested to see how we can fit all this stuff in, because we have very limited time since I didn't shoot any last week. But yeah, so you guys will hear from us if we're shooting scenes or what's going on. But yeah, so guys, please, if you haven't already, which I know because I have 2 subscribers, well, we have 2 subscribers, please hit the subscribe button, and also if you like this video, give it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. And also hit the bell notification, the bell button, so you get notified of future videos that we make. So yes, so thanks for joining me, Ben.
Thanks for having me, Jack.
And we'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye. I had to